On a balmy summer night in the Rocky Mountains, the show comes to you from Coors Field in downtown Denver. We start the road trip with the first of four between the St. Louis Cardinals and the Colorado Rockies. The Cards look to match the longest winning streak in baseball history. Coming up next. Austin Gomber is on the mound for the Rockies in this one. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, you can't always judge a pitcher by the numbers. I know the ERA is into the fours coming into this start, but he's actually a pretty solid pitcher. And every once in a while, he can throw some decent games in there. It's not easy having an ERA under 4 in baseball. He's slightly over that, but this guy's a better pitcher than that ERA indicates.
Dylan Carlson is at the plate as he takes a cold strike one. Well, boys, we take a look at the Rockies starting play here tonight. Fair to say they're not playing their best baseball right now. Losers of 5 of their last 6.
Yeah, Matty, in this sport at this level, you have to find a way to be a little bit realistic. You're not going to win every ball game. So they lost last game. Fine. Let's find a way to execute today and get on the winning side.
Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. So the inning's underway with the Cardinals getting their leadoff hitter on base.
The mark of a great pitcher is the ability to put people away when you have 2 strikes on him. He wasn't able to do it to start the game. Let's see if he makes the adjustment.
So that brings in the power-hitting middle infielder Paul DeYoung. Blackman is there to put it away for out number 1. Now a chance to look at the starting 9 for the visiting St. Louis Cardinals. Danny, who stands out to you?
Well, you've really got to be able to appreciate the incredible talent of Paul Goldschmidt. He's hitting over .350 versus left-handed pitching this season, and that's what we're looking at today. If those numbers hold true, he could be in for a huge performance.
Next, it'll be Demetrius Lewis entering this one with a top 10 National League batting average mark.
What a powerhouse season in the top 10 in home runs and runs batted in. He's also one of the most feared hitters in all of baseball.
First pitch on its way. And he puts it on the ground to second. Rogers picks it up. Desmond for 1. On to first, not in time as he just hits the bag ahead of the throw.
It's really tough to double up a guy with the speed that he has, and he was hustling all the way on this ground ball. So they should be happy they at least got the guy out at second. It'll be interesting now to see if he tries to use that speed again and swipe a bag and get into scoring position.
The next to bat for St. Louis, Paul Goldschmidt. He begins this one with the 4th best batting average in the National League.
This guy's had a super season so far, and we're well into the baseball season, so this isn't a fluke. He's been swinging the bat great all year.
And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. Takes this the other way to right. In there, a base hit. And that runner will hold up at second with 2 aboard now.
Yeah, batting averages are much better 1-0 on a count than they are when the count is even. They opted to go with a pitch out to lead off the at-bat, and it obviously cost him. No real damage done yet, but now they've even got a tougher situation to deal with.
And that'll bring in Nolan Arenado. Line toward the gap in left center. And he gets there, makes the running play, and that ends the inning. So a couple of hits here in the top half, but nothing comes of it. The Rockies coming up. We've got no score. Adam Wainwright, a right-handed Georgia native, gets the starting nod. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, it's not too hard to figure out why this guy's one of the top pitchers having a big year. Look at that ERA, sub 1.0 ERA on the season. He's been nearly untouchable up to this point. And we should have a fun time watching this guy do what he does on the mound today in this one.
Now here's the pitch. Weak grounder back to the mound. And the throw to first is in time, one gone. Time now from Coors Field to take a look at the Rockies starting lineup. Anybody catch your eye, Dan?
Well, I know they're hoping for more out of Charlie Blackmon right now. In the last 10 games, he's hitting under 250. He's a guy they need to hit a lot better than that because he's a big part of this ball club.
Stepping in now, number 9, as he takes a cold strike at the knees. It's 0-1. And fellas, we take a look at the Redbirds entering play here tonight. They come in unbeaten and playing well here in the early going.
Matty, this is the best team in baseball right now. I mean, just a double-digit winning streak that, I mean, maybe happens to 2 or 3 teams a year. You get this hot. This team is rocking in all facets right now, and they're a fun watch.
Fouled off. Wainwright has compiled a fine major league career on the mound, both in terms of effectiveness and longevity, and those traits have earned him 180 wins to this point. And another foul ball. Bases are empty, one man out. Can't quite get around in time to keep it fair, and it remains 0-2. Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
Just flat out frozen there. Nothing too deceptive about that four-seam fastball, so I think he wasn't expecting it at all.
Here's C.J. Cron now, as he'll take a breaking ball too low, and it's 1-0. He did not play last night, but clearly back in the starting 9 for this one. The 1-0 delivery. Swing and a miss, 1-1. 2 out, nobody on. Two balls and a strike to C.J. Cron.
Count is 2-1.
The 2-1 home. And a fastball called strike 3, and the side is retired. 1-2-3 go the Rockies, and this is still a 0-0 ball game. Now it'll be Austin Dean, and there's a look at his home and road splits so far this year. Here's the first pitch to him. As he'll get caught chasing a bad one there, it's strike 1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. And set up behind the dish is Eric Summersgill, as you see the rest of the umpiring crew there.
You know what, Dan? I'm always baffled when Eric Summersgill's behind the dish because he has a tendency to favor one side of the plate.
You know, that's one of the things I think pitchers get a little bit frustrated with the E-train at times. It's like, hey, you're going to give me that inside quarter, give it to me, but don't keep moving the dish around on me all game.
Batting 7, the second baseman.
So here's how the Colorado Rockies are positioned defensively. And let me tell you about outfielder Chuck Nasty, Charlie Blackmon, One of the best in the business out there, covering a ton of room in the outfield, gap to gap, with one of the most accurate arms in the game.
And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely. And with that play over now, time to check and see if our man is all right. You can really see him favoring that leg. And that is his plant leg, which is always a concern. But from the way he's acting out there, I think it looks like he's going to be okay to try and continue. Into the box, Ivan Herrera. Big swing, but he just gets a piece of it. Strike one. And he comes in as a player to watch out for, hitting well over 300 on the season. He comes up empty that time as he's underneath it. 0-2. And a wave and a miss on a ball that was way out of the strike zone. There are two away now. Didn't mess around much in that at-bat, Dan.
No, that was pretty impressive, Matt. I really like a pitcher that trusts and works off his fastball. And right there, he decided he didn't need to use anything else. 3 straight heaters and go grab some bench.
And that'll bring up the former top prospect Harrison Bader, as the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike one. That batting average up in the stratosphere here to begin play. 41 home runs now and 79 RBIs. And that gets down and ought to be good for extra bases. The relay, and he is in there with an RBI triple.
And the pitcher was this close to getting out of the inning and leaving that runner stranded. But the guy standing on third had other ideas, driving in the first run of the game.
At the plate now, Dylan Carlson. On the line, that's a base hit into left field. And the runner scores from third as they extend their lead.
Now batting.
And now time will be called here as you see the pitching coach making his way out to the mound to pay a quick visit. Paul DeYoung digs in next, and it's fouled away. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. DeYoung in an 0-2 hole here.
These guys hitting aren't in first place by accident. They excel at getting out to early leads, so this is a big moment in this game. If they're able to lengthen this lead any more in this inning, they're going to be in really good shape to come away with a win today.
Ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Got him looking, and that ends the inning. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. On now to the. So here is Brendan Rodgers. And as you check out his righty-lefty splits, no surprise that he hits better against southpaws than he does against right-handers.
Hey, Matty, they need to get some offense going in this one. Getting a run back in this inning, give them a little bit of confidence that they can keep up in this game.
First pitch coming from Wainwright. Lifted down the line in left. And he's going to have room to put this one away, and that's the first out.
Batting fifth, the third baseman.
So here's how the
Ryan.
Cardinals are positioned defensively.
McMahon.
And I'm locking in today on outfielder Harrison Bader, one of the elite defenders in the game. Burst on the scene in 2018, and he can go get them with the best of them. Elite defender, people. Lock in on him. Top of the order hitter as well.
One out, nobody on. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. Here's a foul ball left side, and that'll move it to 1-2.
Hey, that's a good sinker right there. That's his bread and butter pitch, and if he's got that going, especially early, it's going to be tough to get some runs off him.
The 1-2 from Wainwright. Sent on the ground out to second. Scooped up. Throw on to first, and Wainwright has it working now. 2 away.
Not a lot you can do with that pitch. That fastball just ate him up inside and gets the soft grounder for the out.
Elias Diaz the next to hit. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. First pitch of the AB on its way. Strike taken as the curveball drops into the bottom part of the zone. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And here's a curveball in the dirt that time for a ball. 1-1. Now here's the pitch. And he fouls this one off. The 1-2.
Ball 2.
I know he missed with a fastball right there, but this guy's arsenal, you can't figure out what he's trying to do. He's got a lot of different directions he could go in right here.
The 2-2 is a wave and a miss. He struck him out. 3 up, 3 down for Colorado. They're down 2-0. Third set to get underway, and coming forward the rookie outfielder Demetrius Lewis. Now here's the pitch, and the first pitch of the inning here misses down and in for a ball. It's 1-0.
Subscribe.
Drilled right back up the middle, and this is going to get on by Desmond. It's a base hit.
Dan, after that base hit right there, he's got a 6-game hitting streak going.
You know what? And this could lead him on to some bigger and better things right here. He's been swinging it back pretty well, and he's been rewarded for it, as you talked about. 6-game hitting streak so far.
Here's Paul Goldschmidt now. Popped him up. Diaz waits on it. Makes the play, 1 away.
The batter, the third baseman, Nolan Arenado.
Here's Nolan Arenado. Hit it hard, but lined out in his first at-bat.
Yeah, Matty, but as he walks to the plate right here, he feels good building off that last AB. He hit that ball on the screws.
Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. As he overcommits here to a slider out of the zone. 1 strike to count.
See, guys, he is human. Occasionally an ugly swing right there, but he's having a monster season, so I'm going to give him a free pass.
Pitch out.
1-1.
Nothing doing. Throw over to first, but the runner's back easily. And he lays off upstairs, but it's ruled a strike, and he can't believe it. 1-2.
Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating, feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away.
In a double play situation, you kind of expect most pitches to be down in the zone, hoping for a ground ball. So that was an interesting pitch selection to go up in the zone. I think he caught him off guard a little bit.
Here's the first pitch to him. And a pitch out. Nothing doing, though, and that's ball 1. The 1-0 delivery. And this is inside as it hits him. But he won't get a base out of it because he swung through it. It's 1-1. Squared that one up just a little late. Lewis, the runner at first with 2 gone. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Center fielder on the run. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. Cards leave 1, but they hold a 2-0 lead. And that'll bring in Charlie Blackmon. 7, 8, and 9 to start the home third.
Not much going on offensively so far for these guys. 6 up, 6 down. We'll see if the bottom part of the lineup can get something going.
Well, the home crowd seems a little restless, so I'm sure they'd appreciate it. First pitch of the AB on its way.
The offense better get it going right here because they certainly can tell from their dugout this guy is carrying himself with a presence out on the mound. He's got feel for all his pitches.
First 2 pitches off the mark here. It's 2-0. Now the pitch. 2-1.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Hand pink waving. Hi. Hello.
Into the windup and the pitch. Now a swing, and he pops him up right up the chute. This may be tough behind the plate, and he'll stay with it here as he puts the squeeze on it for out number 1. Well, it's still early, but it's also worth noting that he'd be in line for the win if this keeps up, as we take a look at the league leaders in games won this season. And as you see, he's right up there among league leaders in that department. Here's the shortstop, Ian Desmond.
Liked and
He had
shared.
a couple of hits in yesterday's contest. He's ready. Here's the first pitch.
Appreciate it. Thanks for showing support to my channel.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. The windup and the 0-1. Starts to go around here, but it doesn't matter. This is strike 2 anyway. Protecting on 0-2, so we'll do it again. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Grounded softly to the right. Throw in time at first for out number 2.
Batting the center fielder, number 1.
Bases are empty here with 2 away, and up steps Garrett Hampson to bat. And the pitch. Swinging a ball hit on the ground.
You have to be careful. You can't sleep on the bunt right here, even with 2 outs. They're playing him back, but this guy can handle the bat.
He'll try to bunt his way on as he gets this one down, but this will wind up a foul ball, strike 2. Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes. In the air, down the line in left. Dean gets there for the catch, and that ends the inning. 1-2-3 go the Rockies. They trail it here 2-0. All set for the start of the inning, and that'll give way to the rookie second baseman, Lars Nootbaar. Line drive, that's a base hit into the right center field gap.
The catcher, number 13, Ivan Herrera.
So now to the plate, Ivan Herrera, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. Struck out in his first at-bat. Lifted down the line in left. But this will wind up being a foul ball. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Left side. One there. On to first, a double play.
It's hard to do anything with a pitch like that that's below the zone. And if you do anything with it, most of the time, this will be the result, a double play on a good pitch down in the zone.
So that'll bring in Harrison Bader. And on the first pitch, he grounds foul. He found his way over to third via a triple in his first at-bat. Grounded back up the middle. And that's through for another base hit. He'll make it 2 for 2 in this one. So he's clearly been scuffling out there, really unable to find a rhythm.
Yeah, Matt, I think his only hope is to try to get out of this fourth inning and maybe try to regroup for the fifth. But this is 8 hits he's given up already, so he might even have trouble doing that.
To the plate now, Dylan Carlson. And he'll quickly send a line drive to center field. That gets down. He's got himself a base hit. And the run will score all the way from first. It's a 3-0 game. So much of this game is situational hitting, guys. Nice job there.
Yeah, you've got to find a way to pick your teammates up when you're given the chance. And he doesn't try to do too much right here. He just takes what's there. Safely on second, and his buddy is high-fiving teammates in the dugout.
Standing in now, Paul DeYoung. Just gets a piece of it, strike one. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Tried to crush that ball, and now perhaps needs to shorten up with 2 strikes.
On 0-2 here, he doesn't have to give in with a great pitch to hit. He's got a base open, so he has to focus on making a good pitch right here.
And he turns this one around high and deep to center field. Racing back to center fielder, and that one is gone on a 2-strike count with 2 away in the inning. Paul DeYoung connects for a 2-run home run. 24 home runs for him on the season, as the lead for the Cardinals opens up now to 5-0.
Hey, that's the price you pay right there when you try and sneak a fastball past this guy. Power hitter, and every power hitter in the league knows you got to start with the numero uno, number 1, man. You got to get on the heater and adjust to everything else, and he did just that.
Stepping in now, Demetrius Lewis. As he'll swing and pop this one up near second base. Rogers is calling for it. No problem with this one, and the inning is over. But they strike for 3 in the inning, 2 on this 2-run home run. Bottom of the 4th coming up. It's the Cardinals 5 and the Rockies 0. Striding in is Raimel Tapia. Back to the top of the lineup as they're still looking for their first base runner in this one.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've yet to figure this guy out on the mound. He's looked great so far.
He has, but we'll see if this second trip through the order changes anything.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see what kind of adjustments these hitters are able to make in the middle innings of this game.
No balls and a strike to count. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1.
That's outside.
And a half swing here, but he pretty clearly went around, and it's 1-2 now.
Happy thankful Thursday morning, Honcho, my friend. Cheers. Emoji clinking beer mugs. Happy Thursday, V.
Here it comes.
My nightbot ain't working, he must be sleep.
Hit Weekly back to the mound. Throw to first is in time for the first out.
Now batting, number 9.
Next to stand in is number 9. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Just give it a second.
First delivery to him.
Ball.
Let me try something. Been streaming for 1 hour now. Welcome back to all our silent viewers. Emoji shushing face.
No runs, no hits, no errors in the ballgame for the Rockies thus far. Swung on and missed.
1 ball,
1-1.
strike.
Changed things
1 ball,
up on him, and he got him to
2 strikes.
swing through it. 1-2 now.
Don't forget to hit that thumbs up button on your way in. It's free. Emoji thumbs up, medium dark skin tone. Welcome back, silent viewers.
stays alive here as he gets a piece of this, and in turn he gets a piece of the catcher behind the plate. Again, a 1-2. And a fastball swung on and missed as they set him down for the second time here tonight.
I'll tell you, he looks really dialed in on the bump right there. He's got a shutout going, and he really seems to have this lineup off balance. Even when he challenges them up in the zone, they don't have an answer for it.
So that'll bring up C.J. Cron. Fouled away. 0 for 1, went down looking his first time up. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2.
There's another pitch for a strike, and this guy's really attacking hitters well tonight, being aggressive early on, and if he continues to throw strikes like he is, he's going to have a pretty good night.
Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Looking to punch him out again. The pitch. He got him. Lively fastball that time, and it puts an end to the inning. 3 up, 3 down for Colorado. Need to get it going soon. It's 5-0. New inning set to get underway, and set to go is the veteran first baseman, Paul Goldschmidt. Now here's the pitch. A little bouncer.
He hasn't thrown that pitch much all game. I got to believe as an offense, you just got to throw that pitch away and move on to the next one.
Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Now look out as he's got to hit the deck here. It's ball 1.
Lots of hits given up, but so far no walks. At least he's making them work to get on base. Problem is, they haven't had to work too hard.
A bouncer to the left side. And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away. Time now for the Rockies Road to the Show report as we get a look at 2 players making some noise in the upper minors. In now, Nolan Arenado. Hit hard down the line. And this will stay inside the third base bag. A fair ball. He'll get it into second.
As we look again at that double here, you can see that he was thinking too right out of the box. Smashed it down the line, and that was some great hustle to beat the throw to second to earn himself a double.
Comes manager Bud Black out of the dugout heading for the mound, and a change is forthcoming as that's going to do it for his starter here this evening. So he'll make his way to the dugout after working just 4 1/3, and he just didn't have his best stuff in this one. Tyler Kinley, the 6'4" right-hander, comes in out of the bullpen to do the pitching.
Tyler Kinley.
Into the box now, Austin Dean. Back up the middle and in for a base hit. Arenado blows through the stop sign, headed for home. And he's out. Beautiful throw home to cut down the run.
First, let me start with the positives on that play. Defensively, everything was absolutely perfect, delivering a strike to the plate to cut down the run. From an offensive standpoint, you have to honor your third base coach right there. You have to pick him up. He had the stop sign on all the way. That was just a selfish baseball play.
So now to the plate, Lars Nootbaar. And this is sliced hard down the left field line. And this will find the wall deep in the corner. And he'll settle for a single here as they whip it back in quickly.
Hey, not a bad way to start the new month, D-Roll. How about after that single? That's his third hit of this game.
Oh, that has to make you feel good. You see that calendar flip, and you got 3 knocks in your back pocket.
Subscribe is the only command set.
To the plate now, Ivan Herrera, as he'll swing and miss at a first pitch slider at strike 1. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Hit high and deep to right center. Center fielder on the run. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. Cards strand a couple, but they hold a 5-0 lead. Brendan Rodgers bats next. He leads off in the bottom of the 5th as they look to break through on the scoreboard for the first time in this one.
Matty, I'd like to see them change up their offensive approach a little bit right now. Maybe get a little bit more aggressive in the strike zone. I just feel like this pitcher is settling into a rhythm, and they're going to hand it over to the bullpen eventually, and this game's going to be over.
Now the pitch.
0-1's the count.
The windup and the 0-1. And a pitch in the third as he lays off. It's 1-1.
This guy's been really on point so far, but it's not getting any easier. He has to get through 4, 5, and 6 right here.
The 1-1 home is swung on and missed for strike number 2. He doesn't have a big fastball, but he was able to get that pitch by him.
And Matt, that's 100% a result of setting up with the off-speed pitches before it. If you're not a hard thrower, you could still have some success, but you have to learn how to mix speeds and set everything up. That was a nice job right there.
So it was a strikeout swinging. Brendan Rodgers is retired for the first out in the bottom half of the 5th.
McMahon.
Here's Ryan McMahon now.
I will figure it out.
Pitch on the way. And that's cut on and missed. 0-1.
This lineup is flailing right now. They're having a hard time just making contact, let alone putting the ball in play.
(0-1), here it comes. Swing and a miss, and he's in trouble now. 0-2.
Go to that well one more time. He's been late on the first two.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Fouled off.
Yes, shush. Yes, sir.
Another 0-2 now from Wainwright.
Ball.
Didn't quite catch the zone there. Ball one. And it's fouled away. Still 1-2 as he fouls it away.
Looked like he was cheating a heater right there. A little bit too far out in front. Gotta find a way to keep his hands back.
Had him fooled as he swings through the curveball. 2 down.
He's really on a roll right now on the mound. Back-to-back strikeouts to wrap up the last inning, and now he started this frame with the same story. 4 straight strikeouts in all.
At the plate now, Elias Diaz. As he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. 2 outs already on the K this inning, so he'll be looking to do better. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
Hey, this guy's got to be pretty proud of what he's done so far. It's never easy to pitch on the road, but to have this kind of outing in a ballpark that is notoriously known as being hitter friendly, it's been a treat to watch.
Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball.
Well, that's a smart miss there. Sometimes guys will chase it down there, especially when they're in protect mode on an 0-2 count.
Two and two to the Colorado catcher. 2 out, nobody on. The 2-2.
Wow, he's cruising right now out there. 4 straight punch outs and working on number 5.
Here now the 2-2.
Hey, offense needs to check itself right here. They need to make this starter a little bit more uncomfortable. 1 strike away from 5 shutout innings.
Happy Thursday everyone in the chat.
Here now the 2-2. Doesn't get the zone. Count full now.
Hey, this guy's a hard guy to put away. He's fouling off some tough pitches. 2-2 count, and he just seems to keep hanging right in there.
Yeshush, happy Thursday, keep them vibes up, G. We gonna get through this if you do.
Got it. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. 1-2-3 go the Rockies. They can't chip into that 5-0 deficit. Now at the plate, Harrison Bader. He reached on a single last time and later wound up scoring. From the stretch, here's the pitch. He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Swing and a miss on the slider, and he's quickly behind 0-2.
Hey, this pitcher better be careful right here. My man at the plate is not trying to push something to the opposite field.
And a bouncing ball, foul.
Lucky he got a piece right there. He was definitely late on that pitch after seeing a previous off-speed pitch.
Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here. The next 0-2. Oh, and this ball is absolutely blasted. High and deep. Into the bleachers and gone. So a solo shot down the line in left. Home run number 42 on the season. As they pile on, it's now 6-0.
I know hindsight's 20/20, but you can't throw that pitch to that guy. Don't forget, he homered yesterday. So you know he's locked in and ready to roll up there. We'll see if he learns from that mistake.
Designated hitter.
At the plate, Dylan Carlson. And he fouls this one off. Trying to keep it going. A perfect 3 for 3 thus far. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Swing and a drive to right center. Hey, that ball's going to be way out of here. Back-to-back home runs. Solo shot to right center. Number 26 for him on the season as this lead swells to 7-0.
Another excellent swing right there. Runs in the same inning. Watch yourself. You're missing over the heart of the plate.
Standing in now, Paul DeYoung. He grounds it sharply to third. On to first, so a good bounce back pitch there as he gets the ground ball for the first out. Digging in next,
Welcome back, our fellow.
Here's the first pitch to him. He swings and sends it in the air to right center field. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
The batter, the first baseman, Paul Goldschmidt.
And that brings up Paul Goldschmidt.
Welcome back.
He's set and the pitch. Maybe a little
0-1
jumpy
count.
there as he swings through the fastball. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Strike 2 swinging just out in front of the slider.
Hey, this guy's so aggressive. I don't think this pitch is anywhere near the zone.
And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2.
Yeah, that's the spot right there for an 0-2 pitch. Make him see if he'll chase that slider in the dirt, especially with the bases empty.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Well, he kind of got caught chasing the first 2 pitches out of the strike zone. But I think he's caught on to their game a little bit right now. 2 tough pitches that he took with 2 strikes, and now the count is 2-2.
Yanked on the ground down the line. But this is going to be a foul ball as that keeps things at 2-2. 2 out, nobody on. Down the third baseline, but a foul ball as it holds at 2-2. Line shot to second, but it's caught and the side is retired. So they get a couple of runs on. Now at the plate is Charlie Blackmon. He'll be in there to start things out against Adam Wainwright.
Charlie Blackmon.
First pitch coming from Wainwright. High in the air down the right field line. But this is just going to wind up being a foul ball.
Hey, the guy on the mound is absolutely pounding his zone, and that's why he's been able to stay and pitch deep into this game.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Got him out on his front foot. It's 0-2.
His command has been outstanding so far, hitting nearly all of his spots, and that's been a big factor why he's been so successful up to this point.
Fouled away. Another 0-2 now from Wainwright. Popped up. Arenado in foul ground, and no one will track it down.
Hey, that fastball caught too much of the plate on an 0-2 count.
Another one sent foul.
I mean, this offense has struggled because they haven't been able to make the adjustment. He stayed staunch on the outer half, and these guys have not worked the ball the other way.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Fouled off.
Hey, have an AB right here. I know it's frustrating the heck out of the pitcher. You keep fouling these pitches off, maybe one misses over the heart of the plate.
And he struck him out, and that's 8 strikeouts thus far.
Man, this guy's on his game today, not only when he's throwing strikes, but how about the amount of strikeouts? And what's even more impressive, no walks up to this point. So he's pounding that zone with strikes, and he's making these hitters swing the bat.
In now, Ian Desmond. He'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball 1. Desmond has had his trouble in these matchups, facing right-handed pitching, that is. He shows a lot more prowess against the southpaws.
That's ball 2.
2-0.
He may be down 2-0 after those first 2 pitches in this AB, but those are pitches he can feel pretty good about. They didn't miss by a whole lot, so it's not like he's all over the place.
Now here it comes.
Hey!
1 out, nobody on. Even count of 2-2 to Ian Desmond.
I got to count 2-2.
Hey, I still believe in my heart the best pitch is a well-executed fastball down and away, and that's exactly what that is. He swings at that. That's off the end of the bat. That's not hard contact at all, and that's an easy out for the defense.
And he rings up another one. Make it 9 strikeouts for him in the game.
He's got good swing and miss stuff in this game. That's back-to-back Ks, and that was his 9th of the game. If you're striking out 1 or more an inning, you're throwing the ball pretty well.
And that'll bring in Garrett Hampson. And a swing from him yields a foul pop out of play to the right. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. That one doesn't even sniff the zone, missing very high.
I think when a team starts struggling, certainly offensively, it's just guys try and play above their pay grade. Know who the best players are in the lineup and try and get on base to set them up.
And this is low, ball 2. 2-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Changeup called a strike, and he comes back even at 2-2.
He's got a good feel for his off-speed pitch his second time through the order, and we just saw 3 in a row.
And it's fouled away. Very weakly on the ground. Still 2-2. The pitch. Another foul ball, and this battle will continue. And he'll get to see another one. It'll be the 10th pitch of this at-bat.
Hey, 5 foul balls in a row. Loving the battle in the box right here, making the pitcher work.
And he struck him out. So it might be time to begin the countdown, as he's now gone through 6 innings without allowing. Daniel Bard comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one. Seventh inning ready to roll, and that'll bring in Nolan Arenado. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. Bard is at least partially known for his big power slider. A lot of break on that pitch, but what makes it unique is how hard he's able to throw it. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. And that Colorado bullpen comes to life now with a lefty and a right-hander up to throw. Swung on and missed. Really fooled him that time for the first out.
It's so hard to hit when you're behind the count 0-2, right? You have to protect for the fastball. You have to look for the soft stuff down and away. You're really at a disadvantage when you fall behind 0-2.
Into the box now, Austin Dean. Now a ball lined hard toward right center. Blackman is over to his right as he puts this one away. 2 down.
Now batting, the second baseman, Lars Nootbaar.
Stepping in for the Cardinals, Lars Nootbaar. He's working on a 3-hit ball game right now. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Pulled toward right center field. Hampson will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. Down in order go the Cardinals, and they hold a 7-0 lead. So the batting order turns over now and set to go Raimel Tapia. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How did they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Ran one in there as this is hit on the ground towards second. Throw on to first in time. 1 away. So he's still got his shutout working here in the 7th, and with that in mind, we check out the league leaders in shutouts. And as we head toward the All-Star break, you can see he's on top of the NL in that category. In now for Colorado, number 9. He's hoping to avoid the hat trick. He struck out in each of his first 2 plate appearances so far. Pitch on the way. And there's the good fastball that time from Wainwright as he gets ahead 0-1.
This guy's throwing a gem so far. Biggest key, 80% of his first pitches have been for strikes.
The windup and the 0-1.
Nope. That's inside.
Swung on, but it's pulled foul wide of third. Wainwright still putting up a 0 in the run column through 6 1/3. Again, he sends it out of play. Again, another foul ball. Looking to send him packing again. this one over to first, and he gets his man for the second out.
The first baseman, number 25, C.J. Cron.
Now into the box, C.J. Cron. And Dan, it seems like this starter is just dominating the game right now. Feels like we're seeing a lot of 3-up, 3-down innings.
No doubt about that, Matt. Hey, I've enjoyed watching him go about his business, but I'm also interested to see if this offense can figure out a way to get a couple of cracks in his armor before it gets too late.
Yeah, that remains to be seen. First pitch coming from Wainwright. Sends that one out of play for strike one. 2 out, nobody on. And he takes strike 2. Next pitch will be number 100 for him now through 6 2/3.
Yeah, he's grinded this one out, and he's got a chance to get through 7 strong innings, Dan. That's got to light the bullpen up.
Yeah, and it does, Mark, because you sit out there in that bullpen, and once that starter gets through the 5th and through the 6th inning, the tension starts to calm a little bit out in that bullpen, where you only have to get 6 or 7 outs, not 8 or 9 outs. So a job well done so far.
Did well just to make contact there as he spoils off a good changeup.
After fouling off the second one, I got to step out of the box, adjust my batting gloves, and tell myself there's no chance he's tripling up on that pitch.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. This one is fouled away up to the concourse area. 7th pitch of the at-bat coming up. And he Struck him out to retire the side, so he's through 7 complete, still working on a masterpiece. 3 up, 3 down for Colorado. They're down by a touchdown, 7-0. Now to bat, Ivan Herrera flew out last time up.
The catcher, number 13, Ivan Herrera.
He's set. Here it comes. Back up the middle and in for a base hit.
Don't sleep on the bottom of the order right there. He broke out all ambush tactics. First pitch fastball, middle in, and he's able to drive that for a nice single.
Into the box, Harrison Bader. This will chase one up around the letters here for strike 1. If he could find a gap somewhere, he'll have a good shot at completing the cycle. He needs a double. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Line drive to left. He leaps, but he can't get it. It's down for extra bases. And they've really got something going here. Runners at second and third to start the inning. Wow, have a day. He's just completed the cycle, folks.
Wow, one of the toughest things to do in baseball, right? Hit for the cycle in one game, single, double, triple, homer, all in one game. Congratulations.
At the plate now, Dylan Carlson pulled toward right center field. Center fielder on the run. He tracks it down. A nice running play, and there's one away. And they'll extend their lead even further as the run from third is in to score.
Hey, every pitcher likes to have some runs scored for him, but particularly when you're throwing as well as he is tonight, and he gets another insurance run on top of it.
And now in the box, Paul DeYoung. The potential second run of the inning stands at third. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. And this pitch is up and in as he backs away. It's ball 1.
He went deep earlier, so that might have been a little bit of a message they were trying to send to get him off the plate. At the very least, they're clearly trying to get him from getting his arms extended again.
Just got a piece of that one. Perhaps shortening up now will get the ball in play. The 1-2. Swing and a line drive to left. Catch made in left. Here comes the runner for the plate. And not in time as the run scores.
Well, that wasn't your standard sac fly hit. It was hit pretty low and hard, so it wasn't a given they were going to send it. But they did, and they add a number to the run column.
Next up is Demetrius Lewis. He flew out in his last AB. From the stretch. Now a swing and a miss as they start him out on a pitch well inside for strike 1.
Boy, that's a jam shot right there. That's as good as it gets, in my opinion. Woo! Up and in.
A little quick on that swing, and he finds himself behind 0-2. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Hard hit ball to short. There is Desmond throwing the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. So they get a couple of runs on 2 hits, no errors, and no one left aboard. Not too many more shots left. Home half of the 8th coming up. It's the Cardinals 9 and the Rockies 9.
Leading up for the Rockies, The second baseman, Brendan Rodgers.
Now here's the first offering. Brendan Rodgers is in for the third time now as he takes a called strike. It's 0-1.
You got to love guys auto taking you 0-0 if you're on the mound. You could steal that first strike and now you go to work just picking apart the corners.
Just got the corner that time with a fastball, strike 2.
Man, this dude is locked in on the mound. He's throwing each pitch with confidence.
Summer has officially arrived, and there's no better way to beat the heat than by joining us right here at the ballpark.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And he struck him out for the first out of the inning, but perhaps more importantly, he's 5 outs away now. A look here at our starter comparison. And again, I don't want to be called the jinx, but the number to watch is in that hit column on the left side of your screen, a big 0. So one gone for the Rockies here in the 8th, and Ryan McMahon digs in to bat next. First pitch on its way.
Ball 1, no strike.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. That evens it up, 1-1. This one is launched. Look at this. Into the second deck and gone. Solo shot to right center. 6th home run on the season for him. And they're now on the board, though still well behind.
What a great feeling right there as he circles the pillows. Finally able to get this
emoji eyes,
offense potentially
emoji
going
cocktail
with one
glass.
swing of the bat. Being shut out all game, but not anymore.
So now to the plate, Elias Diaz. Grounder down the line at third. But a foul ball here, 0-1. No hits to this point. Barely able to make contact. Down 0-2 now. One out, nobody on. Got it. As he just continues to mow down these hitters. 13 strikeouts now.
Every pitcher gives up home runs, some more than others, but the best ones forget about them as soon as the next guy digs into the batter's box. He showed me a lot right there by going after the next hitter and striking him out on only 3 pitches.
Here's Charlie Blackmon now. He offers at it and hits it in the air to left. Dean gets under it and makes the catch to end the inning. But not before they're able to at least get one back on the solo home run. On to the 9th inning now from Coors Field. It's the Cardinals 9 and the Rockies 1. All set to start the 9th in this one. And next to bat will be the first baseman, Paul Goldschmidt. Now here's the pitch. And we kick off the 9th inning with a swinging strike here. 0-1.
Hey, not too often we see this hitter come outside his game plan, outside the zone, but that pitch was just so tempting.
Well, he's got him in the palm of his hand now. It's 0-2.
Ooh, wee, that was an ugly swing. I'm sure he's not going to watch that one on replay after the game.
And a good hard slider as this one swung on and missed for the first out here in the 9th.
That swing tells me he was really trying to get a pitch out front and rip it down the line, but that wasn't a great pitch to do it on. It's really not the best 2-strike approach either.
Standing in now, Nolan Arenado. It's sharply toward third and into left field for a 1-out hit.
Hey, pitchers, you better start taking notice of this guy. He better be circled on that lineup card because he's on fire. That's his 2nd hit of the ball game right there, and I don't see him stopping.
In now, Austin Dean. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. And that'll get down out there near the wall. And they'll have runners at 2nd and 3rd following the 1-out double.
Well, he was definitely struggling coming into this one, but I think we could say that cold streak is officially over. That's his 2nd hit of the game, and it goes for extra bases. We'll see now if this game proves to be a huge turning point for him.
At the plate, Lars Nootbaar just got a piece up the line, but that one rolls foul. 3 for 4 so far, and seeing it well in this ball game. Popped up. Rogers is under it. And that's the 2nd out of the inning.
The catcher, number 13.
So the next to bat will be Ivan Herrera. He scored after knocking a single in his last at-bat.
Yeah, and just another simple single to the outfield would be a big one right here. Don't try and do too much. You know there's a potential base open right here.
And we'll just leave it there as they make the play to end the inning. Cards strand a couple, but they still hold a command. Stepping up is Ian Desmond, starting things for his side in the 9th as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point. These guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
Into his windup, here comes the 1-0. Now it's 2-0.
Well, when you're out there trying to wrap up a CG, a complete game, you definitely don't want to start the leadoff guy with 3 straight balls.
Now the 2-0 home is swung on and missed. Strike one. Hit hard but foul.
Good afternoon, Chad.
Two pitch is fouled away. Into the windup and the pitch. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Dean is there, and that's not the start to the bottom of the ninth this crowd was hoping for. One away.
Now batting, number 1.
Next, here is Garrett Hampson. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. He's ready. Here's the first pitch. And here's a ball hit in the air. But this will wind up being a foul ball. The windup and the 0-1.
Thanks for watching, everyone.
Struck him out and make it 14 punch-outs now in the game.
Matt, just about everything he's doing is working. All of his pitches, great command, great location. And the big key, with 2 strikes, he's attacking the zone.
Into the box, Raimel Tapia. And he'll take a look at ball 1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. The 1-0. This is on the ground over to first. And with that, I can finally say the 4 words I've had on my mind for what seems like an eternity. This ball game is over. 9-1 is the way this one ends. The Cardinals took the lead in the 2nd inning and rode that until the very end. Adam Wainwright records his 14th winning decision.